My name's Martin Offiah, and you might know me from scoring great tries like this.
Gary Connolly. And Martin Offiah trying to make some space. Now then, Martin Offiah. He's got Alan Tate to beat on the outside. I'm sure he's going to go the full length. That is one sensational try. That must rank amongst the finest ever seen on this ground.
But now I'm involved in electric vehicle charging infrastructure. Come along and I'll show you what I'm up to these days. I'm invested in and work for a company called Kerb, and we provide an on-street residential charging solution for people with electric cars but don't have driveways. As you can see here, we put all our computing and data packs into the ground. We submerge them into the ground and we put our chargers on top of the ground, enabled existing street furniture like parking signs, as you can see here, or bollards, as you can see here. So what we do is we reduce street clutter, and we allow people without driveways to have the same ease and convenience of experience that those of us with driveways have. So that's what we basically do here at Kerb. While playing rugby, I think my plan was to be the best rugby player that I could possibly be and see where that would take me. I was fortunate enough to buy a few properties while I was playing and didn't spend all my money on fast cars. So I had a little bit of income with that and pensions, but obviously, you know, you like to have some pursuits after playing. So I was really keen and getting involved with television, worked for Sky Sports and the BBC for a little while, and have also done a host of reality TV shows. I think it's very important while you're playing rugby to still have a view to what's going to happen after you retire. Obviously, when you're 20 to 25, all you're thinking about is Challenge Cups, international caps, and success. But there comes a time in every rugby player's career that they see the end not too far away, as I'm sure Jamie Jones has felt on one or two occasions. And you're not invincible. So then you start to have an eye on what you want to do in the future. I'm inspired by successful people. I'm into modeling of success. That's something that really excites me. What is it that successful people do? And so I'm always reading books and autobiographies, whether it's Muhammad Ali, Conor McGregor, people who like to, use their mind to control what's inside them, to create an environment and success around them. That's something that's always intrigued me. There's lots of things you find out about success in psychology, about visualization, things that you didn't realize was a thing because there was no manual, but you just did them automatically. Anyone, who's successful, remembers, dreaming of success, remembers of dreaming about scoring that length of field try at Wembley or whatever it is that you want to be successful at. I think there is an issue with the rugby league, not having as many big personalities nowadays as they had once back in the day. I think the fact that rugby union is professional and the NRL has such big wages now, a lot of the big talent, is siphoned off into other sports, other codes and other leagues. I also think the fact, if I'm honest, the salary cap has affected rugby league. I think it's hard to be an aspirational sport when the people who are watching the sport are earning more money than the players who are on it, and they're putting their lives on the line. You only have to look at the UFC. A few years ago, those fighters were earning, a few $100s a fight. Now they are multi-millionaires, and they'll be hard pushed to pick out any multi-millionaires in the current Super League. If you want to market yourself, you have to be real, you have to be what you are, and I say you have to be aspirational. If no one aspires to be you or do what you do, then how are you going to manage to attract people into your sport? You look at the NBA, you look at the NFL, these are sports or codes that are only played in one country. Still, they reach out to the whole world, and just like the UFC, people in little villages in Africa or India or South Africa all aspire to go to play in the NFL or the NBA, and that's what you need. I think the NRL are not quite at that level, but they're doing it. You got players in Tonga and Fiji all dreaming now of becoming the next Jonathan Thurston and, you know, earning a multi-million-dollar deal and playing on the world stage. And, you know, that's what people aspire to in this X Factor world that we live in. My passion and love for Super League and the game of rugby league, which has given me so much, is unwaning. And, you know, I still enjoy the game, still like watching the young players come through. So if there's anybody out there who's passionate about electric vehicles like I am and wants to buy an electric car and wants a connected curb charger outside their house, then get in touch with your local council and badger them, or get in touch with us at www.connectedkerb.com and we'll engage with you and show you the route forward. So guys, I've got some work to do. So get out of here and I'll see you soon.